Hello everybody, good morning. This is Capo Daniel. I want to send this message out to all of our people. Listen to me and listen to me very carefully. I want to send a very clear message to all our parents and all of our teachers back home. Cameroon government schools in our territory in Ambazonia are banned. Our people have alternative for Cameroon government schools. We have authorized over 80% of all mission schools, all private schools that have agreed to uphold the Ambazonian standard and guidelines during this period of war. Do not be deceived by any propaganda. There is an active war going on. There is a contestation about the status of our territory and the challenge of Cameroon's legitimacy to govern and control our territory. All Cameroon government schools are banned and are forbidden. If you send your children to Cameroon government school, you have only yourself to be blamed for the consequences that are unpredictable, because we now have criminal gangs, we have extremists within our liberation struggle, we also have the Cameroon government itself that runs the DDR center that they use to carry out excesses to try to blame Ambazonian fighters for committing atrocity against our own people. So do not send your children to Cameroon government school under any circumstances. Our people have resolved for separation. They are fighting for their identity. This problem have not been resolved. No solution have been found yet. So do not put your children in the middle of the fighting. All Cameroon government schools are banned, and all mission schools, private schools, religious schools have been granted community school status to open under strict guidelines that includes no uniforms, no singing of Cameroon national anthem, no hoisting of Cameroon government flag, and a commitment not to participate in any Cameroon government 11 February and 20th May propaganda activities. So you have all the means to attend these community schools. We have also opened community schools and encouraged traditional palaces to open community schools in certain areas in Ambazonia. Every child must go to school, but nobody should go to Cameroon government school during this period. If you choose to send your child to the Cameroon government school, you yourself have decided to take a risk. For all Ambazonians who are working under the state of Cameroon, it is forbidden to resume duty in Cameroon government schools. If you go to Cameroon government schools to teach, or you report in your area to teach under Cameroon government school, you will be considered a collaborator, an active participant of colonialism, something which is designated as a war crime under the United Nations Charter. Listen to me and listen to me carefully. If you are a Cameroon government teacher in Ambazonia, do not even go back to the area where you are supposed to resume your duty. The Cameroon state will not protect you. You put your life in danger. During the past 7 years, our people have rejected the Cameroon government in all its elections. We have refused to give consent for the Cameroon states to govern us. The Cameroon government have lost its legitimacy. Its conduct in Ambazonia have defeated the purpose of which a government exists. The state of Cameroon is responsible for targeted killing, political assassination, and arson attack that have led to the death of over 30,000 of our people. During this war, when no solution that is acceptable have been found, do not put yourself at risk. Do not attend Cameroon government school. Do not send your children to Cameroon government school, and do not resume your job if you're a Cameroon government school teacher in the middle of a war. Do so at your own risk. And I've advised all Ambazonian fighters to enforce this law vigorously with proportionality and following good conduct that is in line with the Geneva Convention. So for all our people then for Ground Zero, na me Capo Daniel, I don't want to talk for now. Me gonna talk, me gonna hear me very well, and me gonna see me. The war, it is still go on. What people then for the past 7 years, they don't deny for give Cameroon power for control we. Will never participate for any election in any significant way. So Cameroon government, you know, get no right and no power for rule our territory. All Cameroon government school, they don't be banned because we contest the status of our territory. We fight for our independence and for separation. We fight for our right of self-determination. So during this period, if you be Cameroon government teacher, you go for any Cameroon government school for inside Ambazonia, after you don't hear all this warning them, they go accuse you, they go arrest you, say you dey help Cameroon for colonize Ambazonia. Where colonialism na a crime against humanity under the United Nations. So if you carry your foot for go for teach for Cameroon government school, that means that you say you want that palaver. You say you don't decide to take risk. And make una know say criminal that don't enter for this struggle. You get extremism for this struggle. They use this boy them for this DDR. So any type of danger if it come for you, if you do this illegal thing, and if it happen for you, not only you go blame yourself. For all our parents them, we don't give strict rule them for all school them meet them open. That means say not be all school them. Only private school, mission school them meet them open, except Cameroon government school. Under guidelines, me they no wear uniform, me no man no wear uniform. Make no school no put Cameroon flag, me they no sing Cameroon anthem, and me then commit say they no go participate for Cameroon their propaganda 11 February march past or other Cameroon activity them. Any school where you don't get this status, any school where you don't authorize and you open your door. If you violate these guidelines, the teacher them for that school, the proprietor for that school, they go face the consequences them. They go be held responsible. So if we don't allow me private school you open, me mission school them open, make no man no take advantage for start violate the law. Because if you violate this guideline, you go face consequences. So as school they come, we go continue for moderate, for continue for talk for the school them, me they make chance me poor picking the way them be victim for this war, me our IDP they me then get place for study. Why we go to fight and they resist the Cameroon subjugation, Cameroon oppression, until a just solution will be found for our problem. Continue to resist Cameroon and follow these guidelines. God bless you all.